History has a way of making ideas that were once acceptable look ridiculous. Let's not forget, no blacks or Irish. Let's not forget the back of the bus. Let's not forget apartheid and Jim Crow. Let's not forget that women couldn't vote, let alone run corporations or run for president. They couldn't vote. Ridiculous. All of it totally absurd. We know that now. But most people didn't back then. Well, my trip, our trip to Ethiopia, considered in that context, told me what I needed to do. Not exactly what to do, just something, anything, to end the absurdity of what I had seen. It changed my worldview. That's how I became the least attractive thing in the world. A rock star with a cause. Except, it isn't a cause, is it? 8,000 Africans dying every day of AIDS, TB and malaria, preventable, treatable diseases, dying for lack of drugs you can buy in any drugstore around the corner here. 12 million AIDS orphans in Africa, 18 million by the end of the decade. A whole generation of active adults wiped out, children bringing up children. That is not a cause, that is an emergency. It's an absurdity, and you know it couldn't happen here in the United States or in Ireland. If someone on our street was dying because they couldn't get medicine that we had in our cabinet, we'd get them the medicine. If a family was starving at the end of your block, you'd get them some food. You know you'd just do it, because it was right. You'd also do it because you can. We can't fix every problem, but the ones we can, we must, and we can. We really can. We've got the know-how, the technologies, the pharmacologies to transform public health in the developing world. Really, with small investments, we can radically improve crop yields, dig wells, and make the land fertile and productive. Turning the desert into fertile land sounds familiar? This is California! This is who you are! I don't have to convince you the power of technology. California is the frontier of what's possible, the outer boundary of the imagination and innovation. More people live off their imagination in this city than any other city on earth. This city. Up the road, including the environs. And further up the road. Silicon Valley. I mean, I don't have to tell you how connected we are. We're connected in ways we never could have imagined. Our lives and our fates. Because in a globalized world, Africa is our neighbor. It's right down the lane. Right down the lane. Okay? See what's happening? We see what's happening. We know exactly what's happening. The continent burns, and we smell the smoke. It stings our eyes. It sears our conscience. But maybe not as much as it should, because we live with it, don't we? On a certain level, we've come to accept it. Men, especially. A lot of men have developed an ability to live with this absurdity. Most women haven't. Actually, women haven't. Now, I see your expression. Oh, Bono, I bet you say that to all the girls. Is that right? Well, no. Really, you're the first. And I'm not saying this just to flatter you, because not even I, not even this rather indiscreet rock star, would have the audacity to use gender stereotypes in the presence of the great Gloria Steinem. No way. I say it because it's true. Because the emergency hits women where they live more than most men. As hard as it is to ask fans at a rock show to think about the value of a child's life far, far away, or to ask Boardroom USA to think about a child's life far away, or political America for that matter. You do not have to explain to the women of America, the mothers of America, the value of a child's life far away. And if you agree, why would that be? Why would women be more concerned? Biology? Does it have something to do with that second X chromosome? Do men, on the other hand, have some gene that makes them look the other way, that narrows their vision, that gives them a penis but no conscience, or no balls? Preach it. Told you to not tell the band I was here. Please. I know scientists, but there is some anecdotal evidence here, but it is in fact crap. Biology is not destiny, and I know that. But it does seem that women are more empathetic, more attuned to suffering, and the reasons may be obvious. I think women care more because women bear more of the burdens of life.